Stephanie Grace has the last question of this round, and it will go first to Mr. Landrieu.
Well, we've had the chance to ask about issues we think are important. Now we'd like to ask, what do you think is the most pressing problem facing New Orleans? And how do you think the voters would answer that question?
Well, the most important problem facing the city continues to be crime in the city. We have got to move this city from a city of violence into a city of peace. It really is important that we continue to work very hard, that we take a comprehensive approach to crime fighting. We are hiring 150 new police officers. We have a multi-agency gang unit. We have the group violence reduction strategy. We have a NOLA for Life plan in place that has ceasefire in place. We now have midnight basketball. We have doubled the funding for NORD. But the best crime fighting technique is creating jobs. I'm really excited about the future because of the 10,000 jobs at the medical center, at the Surgeon Water Board, and at the airport. And we really have to continue to work hard to make sure that we drill down on crime from neighborhood to neighborhood. That is the essential and most important one. Economic development is critically important. Blight is critically important. We've taken down 10,000 blighted properties faster than any place in America, but we have a long way to go.
Mr. Bagneris, what do you think is the most pressing problem facing the city?
I don't think. I know the most pressing problem facing the city is crime. It's absolutely the most pressing problem. And the Police Association panel, who endorsed me, by the way, they have indicated that the reason why crime is the situation that it's in now with violent crime soaring is because of the failed policies of this administration. For instance, putting one patrol officer in a vehicle to cover large swaths of the city is absolutely absurd. To have a 14.5-minute response time when the national average is 3 minutes is absurd. And to look at all this and then determine that $9 million more has been placed in the police department's budget under this mayor, yet we have 400 fewer officers.
All right, thank you very much, gentlemen. That concludes this round, this first round. Moving
do I
forward.
get a chance
Oh, Mr. King, I'm so terribly sorry. That is my fault, and I apologize sincerely. Mr. King.
That's okay. There's no doubt, again, that crime is the #1 problem. And we can't solve that problem with the same leadership in place. Just look at it. Over the past, during the past administration, we've had the NOLA for Life plan, the Wisconsin plan, the Milwaukee plan, the midnight basketball. They can't sell upon the plan. They don't know what they're doing, just plain and simple. So we need new leadership. Then the second thing, the same report that you spoke about earlier, the Landrieu report. That report, there's a correlation between the lack of economic development in our city and the crime problem. So once we get a new police chief in there, then we need to make sure that we focus on bringing up everybody economically so that way we can address our crime problem.
My apologies.